This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. Jeju will host the 9th International Conference on UNESCO Global Geoparks in 2020. The Jeju World Heritage Center says the island was selected as the host during the 8th edition of the conference, which was in Italy between September 8th and the 14th. Global Geopark Network board members had to decide between Jeju and Dansha in China. Jeju garnered 6 votes to Dansha's 4. The conference is held every 2 years. About 1,200 people from 70 countries are expected to take part when Jeju hosts in 2020. The province will study the impact of larger casinos for foreign gamblers. In order to establish a casino impact assessment system, local officials say the province will commission a research institute to begin a study this month and complete it by the end of February. Researchers will gauge the effects of the casino industry on local society in order to come up with standards for issuing new or modifying existing casino permits. The provincial government will use the results of the study to determine whether to allow the expansion of gaming facilities, as well as to revise casino regulations and strengthen oversight of the sector. A new committee with members from the private and public sectors has been formed to oversee another site feasibility study for the island's second airport. The Ministry of Land Infrastructure and Transport and the Airport Opposition Committee selected 7 committee members each, and both sides agreed to the group's formation. The review committee will monitor the feasibility study from start to finish to ensure the transparency of the process. The Land Ministry and the Opposition Committee will hold the first meeting of the new committee Wednesday afternoon at Gimpo Airport. The Jeju Tourism Organization has opened a tourist information center on Chujado. Located next to the Chuja Community Center, the Chujado Tourist Center will provide travel information and an area for weary travelers to take a break. The facility will also be used to exhibit local specialties. JTO officials say the center will serve as a place of convenience for tourists and that it will give Chujado residents the chance to play more of a leading role in the local tourism industry. Jeju Bank is working on a blockchain-based bank authentication certificate. Jeju Bank is joining a project to develop the bank sign technology, which customers will use in conjunction with the current accredited certificate they use to prove their identity. The new certificate will utilize dispersed storage to prevent forgery and the theft of private keys. Over a decade ago, then-President Roh Moo-hyun launched a project to develop so-called innovative cities across the nation as part of a balanced development policy. The city in Jeju is now complete. Mike Balfour reports.
2 public organizations under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Korean Foundation and the Overseas Koreans Foundation, have been relocated to Jeju. The planned relocation of 9 public organizations to the island has been completed. The 2 most recently relocated offices use the former Sogipo City Hall. The Korea Foundation, that deals with the nation's international exchanges, says it will try to make the island the center of international exchange.
명실상부한 국제교류의 중심지로 발돋움하는데 저희 재단이 미래지나마 힘을 보탤 것입니다. 제주의 기관들과 네트워크를 구축하여 새로운 협업의 모범 사례를 찾아내겠습니다.
The Overseas Koreans Foundation, taking care of 7.4 million Koreans overseas, is considering a homeland retreat to Jeju for overseas Korean teenagers and internship abroad programs for local young adults to be mutually beneficial. The 2 organizations will expand in cooperation with Jeju National University to hire graduates of the school.
국제라고 하는 또 통상이라고 하는 이걸 가지고 제주가 가는데 좀 그 국제 교류 네트워크 같은 거를 해서 좀 제주도를 좀 지원도 해주시고.
The province will run a consultative body for local qualified human resources beginning this month and finalize research for local industry promotion this year, aiming to make the best use of the innovative city in Seogwipo.
국가 차원에서 수도권 집중을 그렇게라도 인위적으로라도 선도해서 공공 부문이 하지 않으면 나머지 어떤 정책도 설득력이 없겠다.
The Jeju Innovative City was announced in 2007 as part of the nation's efforts toward balanced development. All of the planned organizations have successfully moved to the island, and the Innovative City has been finally completed after 11 years. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Korean and international movies are being screened for free at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday at the Jeju Movie Culture and Art Center in Kapdo. The popular comedic performance of the Jeju Nanta Company is staged daily at 5 p.m. and again at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday at the Nanta Theater in Jeju City. Brighten up your nights at the Jeju Light Art Festa, which is running through October 24th. We're looking at mostly cloudy or overcast skies Wednesday. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 21 and the afternoon high 26 degrees. In Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 22 and 27. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 20 and the high later on 26 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, temperatures will range from 22 to 26. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 17 and the afternoon high 23 degrees. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the north and northeast at 7 to 11 meters per second, and seas will be between 0.5 and 1.5 meters in height. And here's a look ahead. That brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, find us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.